so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on the look I am wearing right now. Every year since I've started my channel, I have been doing New Year's Eve looks on the 31st, and I feel like I can't stop now. So that is what we are doing today. I'm gonna walk you through this really intense but super easy smoky eye. When it comes to my New Year's Eve looks, I always do something that incorporates a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glitter, and this year we went very glam, very shimmery, very glittery, and I made sure to really use products that do last a long time on my skin. I feel like this makeup look will last me throughout the entire night, so I highly recommend all the products I used in today's video as well. It's not something I want to get into right now in the beginning of this video because I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm really sorry I haven't posted in the past couple days. With the holidays, things are really crazy, and I have just been going through a really hard time, so sometimes it is very difficult for me to film. I'm hoping 2019 is better for me in terms of my mind, at least, like peace of mind, and hopefully I'm less anxious. Hopefully things just get better. But anyway, I'm not trying to get down in the dumps here, so if you want to see how to get this super glam makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with my P. Louise makeup base, and now I'm just gonna take a little bit of tape and I'm gonna apply this to the sides of my eyes. If you don't want to do this, do not do this. I know it pulls at the skin and all of that, and you shouldn't do this. But I'm just gonna do this to create kind of like that cat eye effect. You could always just use like a credit card or like your ID to really map it out, and I never really put them on evenly, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Colourpop palette. It's just one of those loose like Z palette type of things, but I have my Zodiac palette and my Dream Street palette all in this palette. I just put Dream Street and the Zodiac in singles all in this palette so that if I ever wanted to use both of them like I normally do, I could just pick up this palette and use all my shades. That's not gonna be the main star though. I want my lid to be like very glittery and black and super smoky and New Year's Eve-y, and I'm using another product as well, but these are the eyeshadows. So I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and dip it into the shade Shooting Star from Dream Street, and I'm pretty much just using this as my transition shade. This is the first eyeshadow I'm gonna put down, and it's gonna help all the other colors just blend into the crease better. And I'm also making sure that while I blend this color, I am bringing it all the way out to the tape. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the NYX Pigment Primer, and I'm gonna go in with this because the next product I'm using creases on me so badly. So if you have oily eyelids or anything like that, I would definitely prep. And I feel like this pigment primer does such a good job of maintaining my eyeshadows in place all day. And since this is a New Year's Eve look, you want to make sure you're looking super fly all night. So I'm just adding this to the lid and up into my crease a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna take one of these Natasha Denona crystal top coats. This one is in the shade Chroma Crystal Top Coat, and it's basically a really amazing, intense, glittery black. Well, it's not so much glittery as it is like a sheen. It's like a slate, charcoal, glistening, gray-black kind of. That made no sense. And I'm gonna apply this with my finger. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do my nails for a New Year's Eve makeup look. Wow, so embarrassing. I'm just gonna use my nails, I mean my fingers, and I'm going to apply that on. Look how amazing that is. Amazing. It just creases so badly. You have to use a glitter glue or a pigment glue, something like that. So I'm gonna take that up on my entire lid, even in my crease a little bit. Then I'm gonna take a small synthetic brush. This one's from Hourglass, it's the number 9. And I'm gonna hit all the areas my finger did not. I'm gonna bring it up against the tape and on my inner corners here. Not like in the inner corners, like where we would normally highlight, but I'm trying to get up in there as close as I can. And then I'm gonna also slightly drag this brush into the crease to start blending these edges. This look is gonna take a lot of blending, so just have a little bit of patience. But it is really easy. Like once you get the hang of it and you just make sure you have no harsh edges and you get the right blend, it's like the easiest look ever. Now I'm gonna go into Taurus from my Zodiac palette, and I'm gonna blend a little bit of this in the crease. Now I'm gonna go back into the Natasha Denona top coat and just intensify the lid. I'm not gonna drag this into the crease. I just wanna make sure that the lid is nice and intense. It's crazy. It looks like gunmetal. I'm taking a little bit of that first shade we used, Shooting Star, and I am just blending everything in the crease, making sure there's like no glitter up here and everything is nice and blended. And I'm kind of bringing that color in a little bit. Now I'm gonna go into Capricorn from the Zodiac palette. It's the dark black with the golden glitter. And I'm just gonna use this color along my lash line because it's a little bit more black. The color on my lid has a little bit more of a blue undertone. This eyeshadow is a lot more black. So I'm creating kind of like a barely there wing. I just want to add darkness around my lash line. I'm also going to drag that to the tape. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of Midnight Cowboy from Urban Decay. This is one of their heavy metal glitter liners. And I'm going to apply just a little bit of this on the inner parts of my eyes. For highlight, I'm going to take Moony from the Dream Street palette and highlight my brow bone. I'm going to tightline using the NARS Larger Than Life Long Wear Eyeliner in Via Vinito. It's just their black. I wanted to use my black Marc Jacobs eyeliner because those last forever on me. This one does last a really long time too, but I can't find it. Story of my life. Now I'm just going to remove the tape and clean up around the face because I have a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my face before I finish up the eyes. And I'm gonna take this brand new CoverFX primer. I love the way this feels. It has like that soft touch feeling. This is the Gripping and Firming Primer. I really want to use this one because for New Year's Eve, you want your makeup to last all day. I'm not exactly sure if this is the best. I'm not sure if this really does grip your makeup and make it last all day, but I'm testing it out for this look. It says it's a unique jelly texture that creates a smooth, glass-like finish on the skin and grips makeup for flawless application and long wear. So that is why I am using the Gripping Primer. But before I do that, actually let me spray on some primer water from Smashbox. I just want to add some of that moisture back into my skin since I was just like wiping off all the glitter on my face with my makeup remover. So I'm going to take some of this Gripping Primer, see how it works, see how it feels. This primer feels almost identical to the J1 Jelly Pack, the one in the red bottle, even the one in the white bottle that I've spoken about in the past, that I've told you guys it's really great for making your makeup last a really long time. Or that super expensive, like $98 primer from Sicily, I think that's the brand. Wow, this feels so much like that. This feels like I just put glue on my face. I'm intrigued, I'm intrigued. For foundation, I'm taking one of my trusty dusty little guys right here. This is the Power Fabric Foundation from Giorgio Armani. I use this one a lot whenever I know I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna be out for a really long time, or if I'm gonna be taking a lot of photos. It just looks so nice in pictures and it just wears so nice on the skin, at least on me. I love it, but it can be a little bit drying. But I want this look to be a little bit more luminous than this gives me, so I am gonna mix in a little bit of the Luminous Silk Foundation in with this. So I'm gonna take the Power Fabric in 4.5 and the Luminous Silk in 4, and I'm gonna mix them together and create a nice little foundation cocktail. I really love how these two foundations look together. I feel like it creates a really natural base but still really flawless at the same time. And now I'm gonna go in with concealer. You already know what concealer I'm gonna use. Of course, the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I love this. I'm in the shade Creme Cafe. This is amazing, especially for New Year's Eve because it has amazing coverage and it does last a really long time on the skin. Okay, so I'm not gonna set my under eyes just yet because I do want to cream contour and blush first, and then I'll set my under eyes. And the reason I'm cream contouring and cream blushing and all of that is because it will last longer throughout the day. So if you are wearing this look on New Year's Eve, I feel like layering up the products does make it last longer on the skin. At least for me it does. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm also gonna be doing this on New Year's. I'm not doing this eye look myself on New Year's. I'm doing a green smoky eye. I'm doing pretty much the exact same thing. Like everything is exactly the same, only instead of that Natasha Denona top coat, I'm gonna do a green eyeshadow because my outfit has like green stripes, like a dark forest green. But yeah, I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. This one is in fair to medium, and I'm gonna add some of this on the back of my hand. Whoa, added way too much. And then with my IT Cosmetics number 132 brush, I'm gonna use this to contour. And then I am gonna bronze the skin a bit. I wanna add some glow and some warmth warmth with my bronzer. I'm gonna take the Becca bronzer and Capri Coast. And I really do feel like adding the cream contour just helps this stick to it better, and it just lasts a lot longer throughout the night. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this. It's really gonna give like a golden sheen to the skin, but I just wanna add a little bit of something. Oh my gosh, I forgot to cream blush. I was just talking about how I wanted to put down all my cream products first. Wow, I'm a mess. I'm truly a mess. I'm a mess. You know what, it's fine. We don't need to use a cream blush because I was gonna add a little bit of the Glossier Cloud Paint just to kind of act as like a base. But the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes do last a really long time on the skin, so this is perfect for you. For like a night out, they really do last forever. I'm gonna take the shade Sensual, which is like a really pretty warm nude. I have to set my under eyes. Let me set my under eyes, okay? Let me do that already. I'm sorry, I'm going all over the place. But I'm gonna take my Beauty Bakerie Flower Powder. This powder is awesome, especially for a night out because it's literally flawless. You don't get any flashback in your pictures. It's amazing. Can't forget to hit up these smile lines. Okay, now I can blush. Okay, so usually I would stop right here with blush because I'm not like a super big blushy person, but since it's New Year's Eve, I really want my makeup to stand out. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush. I'm using this one on top because the Sensual blush is matte. This has a little bit of sheen to it. So I'm just gonna give my cheeks a little bit of a glow. Okay, so before I start going highlighter crazy right now, I am gonna go ahead and finish up the eyes. For my lower lash line, I just want it to be really, really simple. I'm gonna take the NARS eyeliner I used to tightline, and then I'm gonna take the Capricorn and I'm gonna run this as close as possible to my lashes. I don't want the lower lash line to be like ridiculously smoky. For my inner corners, I'm gonna take a little bit of the highlight that I'm gonna put on my face. This is the Amrezy highlight from Anastasia. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that Midnight Cowboy that I used on the lid, and I'm gonna apply some right on top of that just to add to the sparkle, just a little bit. And I'm actually gonna put some on my lower lash line as well. Right here. I'm taking my Flower Beauty Zoom In Ultimate Mascara and I'm just applying a little bit of this because I am going to go in with falsies in a second. But before I go in with my falsies, I am just going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face. Okay, so for highlight, I want to try something. It might be an epic freaking fail, but let's try it. I'm going to take a little bit of the glitter drops from CoverFX. This one is in the shade Nova, and this is the one I got in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago, and I thought it would be perfect for like New Year's Eve. So like, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to add a little bit to my chest first. See what happens. Fabulous. Look at that. Look at that. Fabulous. So I'm just adding a little bit to my chest, making it nice and glittery. Then I'm going to take just a little bit of this on my finger. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm too light for this at the moment, but I just want to add a little bit of glitter because this glitter is very silent and you can only see it like when the light hits. It's like silent glitter. And I just feel like for New Year's that looks so cool because you can only see it when you turn your face. Do you see what I mean? I don't know if you can tell, but it just gives you like this glittery glow. It's so cool. That just gives you like, you know, that New Year's Eve vibe. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna take a little bit of the Anastasia Amrezy highlight on top of that. I don't know if I should have done this first and then that. That is such a New Year's Eve combo. Look at that. Glitter and shimmer. Yes, yes. Okay, so now that we are super glittery, super shimmery, super sheeny, super New Year's Eve-y, it's time for the lip. Of course, with this eye look, I'm gonna go in with a nude. Are you guys surprised? Probably not. You do what you want. I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath lip liner in Done Undone. I'm using this lip liner because honestly, out of all my lip liners, these are the ones that just last the longest on my lips. The staying power is amazing with these. And then I'm gonna take my Colourpop Luxe lipstick in the shade What's Your Sign? And then for gloss, because you know it's New Year's Eve, we have to be extra shimmery and extra glossy all the time. I'm gonna take the MAC Dazzleglass lip gloss in the shade Moth to Flame. I'm using one of the Dazzleglasses because these last forever on the lips. I know they are super sticky and really, really intense, but they do last a good amount of time. So I really, really love that. And I actually really love this color as well. And now really quickly off camera, I'm going to apply these Pure eyelashes. Oh, they're from the brand Pure and they're the Pro Eyelashes 3D cruelty-free Luxe Lashes. They look like this. and I'm gonna pop them on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on the falsies. This is what they look like. I feel like I applied this one a little bit too far out, but I'm not the best with falsies, so that's pretty common for me. And I also took my hair out of the bun. I had just washed my hair before I sat down to film this video. But that's pretty much the end of this tutorial. All I have left is to set my face. Of course, you want to set your face on New Year's Eve so you stay looking super fly all night. Well, that completes this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. If you recreate this tonight, don't forget to tag me on Instagram so I can see it. But I hope you enjoyed this look, and I hope you have a very, very happy, very safe New Year's Eve. And I hope 2019 is your best year yet. But anyway, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you next year. Bye.